What's good, YouTube? You're now tuning in live with Marky Gaming, coming at you guys with another episode of Z Fighters. And on the last episode, I'm pretty sure I revived 2 dragons and a Super Saiyan 4. Those dragons being Shenron Earth and Shenron Namek, and that Super Saiyan 4 being Super Saiyan 4 Goku, because he's a boost for them. And on this episode, I will be showing you my main account, just because I had to do some shakeups in my team because I really wanted those Shenrons on my team. So if you're looking at it right now, you may not know who's gone, but you know who stayed. So Super Saiyan Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and my favorite trio of Super Saiyan 2s. But who stayed? So there's only one hero left that stayed, and that hero was Gotenks. Super Saiyan 3 Ghost Gotenks. So that means, sadly, pretty sure I've revived them already. Yep, there should be in my Z Fighters that the 2 heroes that I removed from my team were Majub and Vegito. And you guys are probably like, why? Things like that. You know, it wasn't an easy decision for me to make. So here's Vegito right here. Haven't powered them up yet. And here's Oob. And, you know, I had to do some research. Not real research, but like things that were, I felt like could be factors. So what I did was I went to each of my heroes, souls, things like that. I'm pretty sure I can just click right here. So yeah, I went on all my heroes and I clicked on boost, right? And right here you can see the before and after stats. So what I did was I took the stats like before and after and took the difference of each of them. So HP, you know, is 48, attack is 36, defense is 18, and spirit is 63. So I did that for all my heroes, you know, Shenrons, the 2 Shenrons of course as well, and then my main team before, and it's super lagging, I don't know why. So I did that for all my heroes, and what I found was that my Vegito and Oob, they have a ton of HP. And you know, you guys are probably like, why is that, you know, a bad thing? But the bad thing is the amount of attack and defense that was gained from each boost. So where is... Oh, I can't even go that far. Okay, let's go on souls because that's lagging a bunch. So here's my Majub right here. So if I clicked on boost, which I can boost him like 25 times. His HP goes up like 53, I believe, 51. Yeah, 51. His attack goes up about 24, but his defense only goes up by 10. And his spirit goes up by 30. So what I did was I took percentages of how much each stat increased. So for Majub in this case, you know, HP 51, attack 24, defense 10, and spirit 30. I took the percentages of like attack and defense out of all the increased stats, and I found that only about 30% of his stats were getting boosted, or the stats that I wanted, only 30% of it was getting increased. And we all know that usually HP and defense, HP and spirit are the ones that will get boosted the most. But there's no reason that, you know, your attack and defense can't be better as well, you know? So I have like 10 pie charts. My first original 8 and 2 with the Shenrons. You know, I'm not showing you guys, but I have the Excel sheet open actually right now. And Majub has 30%. So 21% of his boost increase is attack, but only 9% of his boost increase was defense. You know, so he was the lowest at 30%. I mean, everyone else wasn't like really big of a difference, but you know, the second highest was like 32. So, I mean, it's minimal, but it matters when you boost them up. And actually, Vegito had a 30% as well, but that's because he gains so much for HP and Spirit. It's kind of crazy. So he actually had, let me go on Vegito so you guys see what I'm talking about. Vegito, oh no, boost, there you go. His HP goes up by 48, attack 23, defense 15, and spirit 42. So even though his defense is a little bit better than other characters, his attack was the lowest increase among anyone else, which means that his main focuses was on defense and spirit and HP. So his attack was 18% of the increase, and his defense was 12%. So that also comes out to 30. So that's the lowest of the low. And I also looked into other things. Vegito requires Kibito Kai as a boost, and I don't he's pretty bad. I don't want him on my team. I mean, yeah, he has a high grow rate. It's because it goes into HP and Spirit. And I showed you guys my before and after of retraining him, and he takes a lot of vigor to make his other stats much more useful. I mean, you guys may disagree with me, but this is my own opinion when I say that Vegito just takes a little bit more extra effort to make him better. And I don't need that, especially when his boost is only like at 15. So he had the lowest amount of boost compared to like everyone else. So yeah, that's my reasoning for taking him out. Where's Oob at? Oob, as good as he was, did I pass him? Yeah. As good as he was, the thing that I didn't like about him was that his skill bonus, that you have to add a skill to like give him extra thing, was energy absorb, which is a spirit-based stat increaser. So when I'm training him, I want him to get a little bit of spirit as well, because I don't want that thing to go to waste. And spirit helps out single attacks. And there's a trend for the top players that they don't even use that skill bonus because it's like about 22% at most, when you could just give them another, Kaioken. But at this moment, I don't have all these Kaiokens to add to my heroes, so it was either keep them with that energy absorb, or make another hero suffer and give Majub an extra attack. And as good as that was, I didn't like it that he only increased 10 points for defense. So that was pretty bad. Like I said, 30% was for both of them. Anyone else, I believe Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was 37%. Same with Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2. Let's see, let me click on these. Okay, who's Super Saiyan 3 Goku had 39%. Alright, not gonna show me whose stats these were. I should have put the names down. So yeah, I mean the lowest besides those were the Shenrons, but the Shenrons had 32% at least. But these Shenrons were on a whole other level compared to the other people. Where am I going? So the Shenrons had a 33% for Shenron Earth and a 32% for Shenron Namek. But look at their boost. Their HP, or Shenron Namek's Spirit, goes up, okay, let's start this over. Shenron Namek's HP goes up 48, same amount as Vegito, but his attack goes up 36. That's 13 more than Vegito. His defense goes up 18, which isn't that much, but defense is probably the hardest stat in the game for people to have. But his spirit goes up 66. And you guys are like, well, it's kind of like the same as Vegito. But, these Shenrons get that plus 20 boost right off the bat. So they'll have a ton of vigor. And, it doesn't take much training. Look at my attack and defense right there. It's pretty solid if you ask me. So far, it still has like 600, but I just need to get them training potions. So yeah, he has 32%. Sure, Spirit, HP was 39%. No, Spirit was 39%, and HP was 29%, but his attack and defense percentages equal to 32. Still better than, you know, Vegito or Oob. And with Shenron Earth, because his spirit's a little bit lower, his spirit only increases by 63 rather than 66. He gained an extra percentage. But, you know, all I care about for him is defense and spirit. So I thought, hey, he'd be a much better Oob because he'll actually use the energy absorb. So he has like a 10, 12,000 spirit right now. And his defense, you know, I'm always going to be training defense regardless. So, you know, he's like Oob, but better. He has better HP, better spirit, better attack, better defense. And yeah, it's only a matter of time before I get their boost too. So that's my reasoning as to why I replace Vegito and Oob with both Shenrons. But rest assured that I will be putting them in my Ginyu Force / Arm Squadron / Z Fighter. Because when you have powerful heroes like that, you'd be dumb not to include them. You know, Majub gets boosted 25. Vegito like 16, 17, 18. So their skills will be definitely useful in this situation. So that's my reasoning behind this. Also, if you're watching this video, you know, I still get comments on how to download this game. I still have the original Z Fighters app. Sorry, I had to cut that out because I guess I opened my apps and my messages were there, so had to protect some names. But yeah, here's Android Fighters. This is the app where you go to download the game. It's the same exact thing, just under a new name. Don't know why they have to consistently do this, but it is what it is. So yeah, do that, go there, download the game, and have fun. Because the game misses you. And you log in like usual. If you forgot your password, I don't know what to tell you guys, but hopefully you guys get it back. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys understood my explanations. And if not, you know, feel free to comment down below. Follow me on Twitter at @mark_e_gaming. Ask me questions there. I'll reply to you. Trust me. And yeah, so if you don't like my explanation, I'm sorry. If you do, thank you. Whatever. If you have questions, feel free to contact me, whatever way you choose. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Z Fighters. Bye!